Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Plague Inc. Evolved with me, Lathrix, and welcome to We Are the Borg 1.0 by Phantom of the Opera. So obviously a plague made around the Borg from Star Trek. This is going to be quite an interesting one, as me personally, I'm not the biggest Star Trek fan in the world, but no more than someone who doesn't watch it. Basically, I'm initiated with the whole series, but not really a huge fan, so I couldn't quote scripture and verse of the the Star Trek universe. So I should hopefully get enough out of this without really being too in-depth. So, we are the Borg. This is an alternate timeline for Star Trek. No one saw the Borg ship escaping to the past Earth, and therefore made it to 21st century America. 100% chance of zombie conversion, so I assume that's the becoming part of the collective. No zombie decay. Made for Star Trek fans mainly to enjoy it to its fullest. Look up the Borg Collective, as previously mentioned. They are like ant colonies, only cybernetic. And they don't burrow. Certainly one way of explaining them, and probably actually quite accurate. So, yeah, we have all the usual stuff, and we are the Necrovirus, no surprise there, as it was talking about zombie conversion. We'll be playing in normal, and we are Borg nanites. We have arrived, because I can't pronounce names, and I can't remember that name as being pronounced, so there we go. We have arrived at the most vulnerable era of humanity, and have identified their defense as primitive. Surely you'd go a little bit further back, before healthcare and guns. Remember, humans will try to create a poison to destroy the nanites, assimilate the humans before they find the poison. I was going to wonder how they'd actually incorporate the cure into this. I thought possibly some form of human resistance against the Borg, but apparently not. So we have blood conversion. Borg nanites have attached to a blood cell. That have attached to a blood cell, rather. It's currently 5 AM, so I expect some serious reading errors. Use the cells to make themselves larger, increasing infectivity and a little bit of severity. We have DNA alteration. The Borg nanites attach themselves to host blood cells, leading to DNA alteration too. Borg nanites begin to copy its programming into the DNA of blood cells. Now, I'm glad it just said blood cells, not red blood cells, otherwise the microbiologist inside me would have been a tad annoyed. So next we have nanite defense. Nanites create an armor to defend against climates. You'd think they might already have this, considering the whole, technological superiority of the Borg, but apparently not. Command of the Queen. Unlocks the group ability tree for fully converted Borg. But Borg appears as zombies in-game. Now that's going to be interesting. I want to see how they incorporate the Borg collective into, zombies. Medical Core. The need for more Borg make the collective create medics. Unlocks the medical tree for fully converted Borg. And finally, Fresh. Freshly turned Borg no longer experience rot in the flesh, which is quite an interesting one, so I guess that's what takes away the decay factor. We'll find out soon enough. Right now we can't convert them anyway, so let's go with blood conversion 1. Borg conversion 2. Borg nanites now begin to recreate themselves using the attached blood cells as their host, increasing infectivity further. Okay, so we begin. I'm hoping we have some wealth resistance, because I didn't see wealth resistance in that list. Unless it's the medical. No, it's not the medical one, 'cause that's the zombies, so is that, and that's kind of that as well. So, hopefully maybe the resist all climates one might be wealth resistance. I truly hope they have gave us some wealth resistance, as they are forcing us to start in a wealthy country. That would be very nice. Next up we have blood conversion 3. Blood cells are now fully converted to Borg nanites. Unlocks the Borg symptoms. You would think, really, that would be death anyway if you converted every single blood cell, unless the Borg nanites decided to carry oxygen for the unwitting host, I guess. And also, if they're converting the DNA, that means they're converting... Yes, that means they're converting the white blood cells, because red blood cells don't have DNA, which means you'd need to be their immune system rather than carrying oxygen. Let's get against climates and see if that helps. Oh, went to 6 straight away. That was quicker than before. Nope, no. That is remarkably slow. Okay, well, let's increase blood conversion to finally aggressive nanites. Nanites attack all other cells, blood or not. Greatly increases lethality and transmission. Now, this is quite a highly rated plague, although currently not to be pessimistic and certainly not to be against the creator, but it doesn't seem to be very in-depth, and just the fact we haven't been given any wealth resistance or a way of getting it early on is somewhat suspicious of a bad plague. Now, I say bad in the very best sense of bad, being, well, unpolished, unfinished, or possibly just needing to be, you know, a few corrections here and there. But it has got a high ranking, so let's continue. There's a very good chance, honestly, that the actual Borg zombies will be very good, because any plague which does the zombie stage well is rare, so I hope that is the case. Okay, Borg nanites are near indestructible, so we have complete it seems like that also contained wealth resistance, so it wasn't only climate resistance, so I take back the whole wealth resistance thing, the more you know. So we're infecting pretty quickly now, still a bit slow, so I think we haven't been given quite enough considering how many are infected and our infectivity. That should be a little bit faster than it is. I'm very nervous about getting found so darn quickly. Sure, converting level 2. Host conversion. The host becomes pale and is brought to the Borg ship for assimilation. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. I've always wanted to be a Borg commander of some kind. I think I'd make a great commander of mindless slaves. I will be firm but fair, with just a bit of sadistic microbiology to add into the mix. Sadistic microbiology, not a term you hear very often, but apparently a term which might kind of sum up Plague Inc. and anyone who plays Plague Inc. So that costs 8, and I assume that's how we go with the zombies, unless we need these. Yeah, so we still need to fully convert them, then those are things we can get later. So, yep, let's convert them. And finally, Borg conversion. Yep, so that's a zombie. Host is assimilated into the Borg collective. I'll wait until we're found to do that, so I'll just allow us to spread. We've got enough severity to keep going anyway. Hopefully we'll spread out of the country a little bit soon, because, well, I would like to get to kind of the non-rich areas. That would be fantastic. Come on, Europe, send it down a bit. Thank you, Egypt and everywhere else. Ooh! Not what oh, we can't even deconvert it. That's terrible. Okay, we're about to be zombies. Nanite injection 1. Borg will be more compelled to inject nanites into humans. Borg modification. The Borg begin to modify the directive for short period of time during the invasion of Earth. For a short period of time during the... Okay, I wonder what will come down there then. That's a curious one. And Borg aggression. What we cannot assimilate, we will destroy. Nice, simple, straight to the point. Let's go with the command of the Queen. Let's see what that actually unlocks. Oh, it just unlocks it straight away there. We have group orders. The Borg Queen issues a new thought to the collective to send Borg to a destination. Okay, the medical call leads to Borg medics. Borg medics are fully operational. I guess really we should have the fresh. Freshly turned Borg no longer experience rot in the flesh. Which I assume, of course, will stop the zombies from rotting, so I guess we do kind of need that. So, boing, got that. Boing, of course, being the correct term to use there. I wonder what the medics do. I wonder what the medics do. Let's go with nanite injection, because it's increasing our severity. Borg, it will more, well, and also our infectivity, which is still pretty darn cool. Still, because our plague hasn't been anywhere near cured yet. They only just found us. There's the funny thing, they found us after... Actually, did they even find us? Only now are they working on the cure. Wow, the infection's got very far. Finally, Borg nanites 3. Borg will always inject humans with nanites. So let's go with... I don't really... Okay, well, increase our severity, that's a big thing, which makes us more aggressive. Okay, fine. Borg aggression 2. Borg become more aggressive and stronger, finally leading to Borg aggressive 3. Aggression 3, rather. The Borg become frenzied in the presence of humans due to a system failure caused by the time warp used to get here. What do the medics do, though? Borg medics use knowledge of human anatomy to... Oh! They increase the chance of you turning a wounded into a zombie. I mean, Borg. Okay, that'll allow us to move. Borg carriers. Small Borg carriers transport the Borg across land and sea, making Borg group travel much easier and faster. So we can send them... Okay, cool. I'll actually get all that so we can start moving our guys around. Oh, okay, so the Borg medics were the reanimate the zombie. Okay, that makes complete sense, actually. I'm actually going to send some people then from there over to Greenland. Russian trade ban. The UN begins to blame the outbreak of cyborg soldiers on a new Russian weapon. Really? I always knew World War III would be generated because of the Borg. Well, didn't always know, but I had a bit of an inkling. Borg Aggression 3, a modification leading to abandonment, desire to assimilate humanity and hatred towards humanity, caused the Borg to abandon protocol and leave Borg corpses on Earth. Okay, that's a weird one. I'll grab that and see if that's a win condition. That's a bizarre one. I like the kind of logic there. It's very odd. They're in Iceland. Okay, well guys, get to Iceland now please. Send in the Borg swarms. Zombies destroy the USA. Goodbye, US. It was all your fault anyway. Well, we infected you first anyway, so it wasn't your fault. It's your fault for not noticing. Okay, Madagascar, multiple islands are currently not infected, so let's get to sorting that out, shall we? New Zealand's infected. Okay, cool. Oh, there goes the UK. Hello, Iceland. Horrific slaughter in Iran. Australia's leading the cure. God, the plague hasn't even been cured yet. Well, I think they're dead. Okay, let's kill some more. Aggressive nanites. Attack on the cells, blood or not. And then let's finish this. Borg protocol, we can move millions or more, and full-on medics, allowing us to revive more of the dead. Well, we just grew stronger, so let's revive some of the dead. Boom! 85, because how small the population was. Okay. Let's move all of the UK zombies over there, with their plagued tea. When that hits, that's going to really cause some problems. Zcom destroyed in Iceland before they even got there. That's a shame. Look, 7 million of them got there to deal with it. Well, there we go. Complete infection. Yep, just Morocco waiting to be fully infected. There we go, full zombies. Borg nanites has destroyed humanity. And of course the text wasn't changed, sadly. Okay, I actually think this plague may have been around for a while, so it may have not been able to take advantage of multiple of the newer things. I will recommend it. This would be quite a quick video, I feel. Which is fine, considering it's 5 AM, but still. Okay, well, I enjoyed it. I certainly think it was worth the... okay, I'm going to say it's 3.5 stars, if you take into account all of the new things in the plague scenario feature, which you can add to it. I think this is one of those scenarios where it would really, really benefit from things like custom images and custom events. If I saw those, I would definitely say 5 stars, or at least 4 stars anyway. I think it isn't fleshed out enough, and I think it's a little bit overpowered. I think it should be a bit more obvious with the wealth resistance, but I don't know how you'd word that, so that's up to you. But I think it's a good skeleton plague. I think it still needs some more fleshing out, but I enjoyed it. It was quick, it was fun, and that's one of the things. It can be easy to underestimate the fun you can have with a quick, powerful plague. If in the right setting, with the right format, with the right subject matter. So I actually really enjoyed that, even though it certainly had some technical flaws. I apologise for my voice there. That's what happens when you are awake far too late and have something in your throat because you're a little bit under the weather. Ugh. Anyway, yes, I enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed it too, and if you have, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Plague Inc. Evolved, custom scenarios, and other such things you want to see more of in the future. So, thank you, goodbye, have a lovely day, please do take care, and until next time, goodbye.